Give it a second to boot up. So should be my stuff. So I know how to play some of this now. So I'm gonna do a warm-up run.
First run of the day.
You know. No bibbity bams, just gonna play through the game to make sure I remember what it is I'm doing, and if it's stuck in my head, so I can apply that knowledge later. So first it's holding still.
Why is the Touhou 7 title screen so blue?
I don't know. See, I usually associate it with the color pink, right?
Yeah.
But then there is a lot of blue. But it's also probably because this game technically takes place during winter. Even though it's not winter.
Well, it takes place during spring, but winter.
Technicalities!
Like, the current time is supposed to be spring, but it's currently still winter. That's the problem. Why is the OSD so scarlet? That's a good
The
question.
game is called Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. What kind of question is that?
You're right, this is Canadian spring.
Yes, it is. It's really loud, and I can't tell if it's me. But I haven't changed my volume settings like once, so. Hold still, cheer bro.
So chat, I was thinking about something.
Oh, there's a rare occurrence.
I know, right? I don't do that very often. You ever like watch a dub of a show and you hear them reference modern slang or a meme, and you just kind of have to sigh and roll your eyes?
Yes, I hate that.
Yeah, happens a lot when you're like me trying to watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, you timed her out.
But she blew up an item.
But you didn't get a spell card bonus.
Oh. You know, you're right.
Like, God, what has the Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains dub referenced that I can remember? They've referenced dabbing, they've said weird flex.
I hate when translators and dub stuff uses like modern day lingo, because it dates shit super hard.
Yeah, we put our milk in bags, what of it?
Yeah, that happens. I haven't had bagged milk in some time now, though.
It's been years.
Is there canned milk?
There's like evaporated milk, I think that comes in cans.
Canned milk! Is that real?
I'm pretty sure it's real.
They laugh at our bagged milk, but then
It's good. Good
it's
milk.
fucking milk. It's just in a bag.
Hey chat, you wanna hear a good milk joke? I promise, it's not as weird as I made it sound when I said you wanna hear a milk joke.
I don't know, it could be dairy bad.
No, it ain't bad. I'll prove it to you.
You'll prove it to me by saying your awful joke.
Yeah, I'll prove it to you.
Maybe I'll just take your word for it.
It's fine. It's a dad joke. Alright, so chat. I went to the grocery store to buy some milk. When I went to pay for it, the cashier asked me if I wanted the milk in the bag, and I said no, I prefer you keep it in the carton. There you go, chat. That's my daily dad joke that I totally do every day. And you did it.
Holy shit. That was
Yeah.
awful.
What? I mean, it's a dad joke.
That
That's
was
the point.
so
They're supposed
bad.
to be bad. Dad jokes aren't meant to be good. They're supposed to be so bad they're good. Nothing about them is supposed to be good.
You just said they're not supposed to be good. Then you just said you're supposed to be so bad they're good. What is
Yeah.
this fucking like Ouroboros logic you got going on here?
Well, I'm saying it. I never said it was a good joke. I said it was a dad joke.
You said it was so bad it was good.
I said that's the point of dad jokes.
Fair enough.
Also, you laughed. You're not allowed to talk.
I didn't laugh at anything.
You chuckled.
No, I'm not Knuckle.
Yeah, you're not Knuckles, so you can chuckle.
Ah, shit, you're right. Oh well. Oh well, that's how it be.
It do be like that. Dad jokes are Ouroboros confirmed.
That was Wesker's plan from the start.
Ouroboros.
Sometimes you just need an unhealthy amount of confidence.
Is there such a thing as an unhealthy amount of confidence?
What I just did there counts. Oh.
Eh.
I was hoping that would come later, because now I might not kill her before I get hit. Well. Words successfully eaten. Oh, shit.
This stage kind of has like the, well, maybe I should reverse. I'd say like Waterfall kind of has like this thing going where they hide behind the waterfall and waterfall, but so you can kind of see them before they appear, and then here they just have weird bubbles.
I don't know what's up with the bubbles. They do it in stage 5 too, but they use like ghosts. Spooky ghosts. This is also stage 2, not stage 4.
True.
Never makes me not shit myself, honestly.
I can't believe it's that simple.
They always go towards me, too. And I think that's just because I always pick that spot to hide. Hello, Chen.
You just tap once, yeah.
I know. That doesn't stop it from scaring me. Chen, you better hold still. Hey, man, Diamond. Oh.
Well, it do be like that.
Ah, well.
We've had a dream where Alice goes to karaoke alone and gets drunk every night because she's lonely.
That sounds like a bad dream.
That doesn't sound like a very good dream at all. Chen spins.
Don't do it, Chen. Don't do it.
And Raymond was scalping Pokemon cards to make money. That's not a dream, that's just reality.
She has the plan. I had a dream. I'll read it to you later. It was really weird. Didn't make any fucking sense. Everything changed so instantly. And you know what the weirdest part was? I'm pretty sure it all happened in the span of 1 hour. I had a bad stomach at like 6 a.m. and it was not good. And then I had a dream and I was like, whoa, geez, that was a long-going dream. And then I checked my phone, it was 9:23. I was like, what? What happened?
We're back in the Alice Zone, chat.
Welcome to the Mystery Meat Zone.
Robotnik and Spandex making JoJo poses make sense. That wasn't a dream. That was just Dylan in, like...
I don't know what that was. I got greedy, and I got hit for it. Oh well. I don't understand why the initial opener of this attack is so much harder than the follow-up. I mean, I know why it is, but I don't know why it is. Like,
yeah, it makes sense.
Well, I got hit by the second part anyway, so that's great.
First run of the day!
That didn't actually clear any bullets.
Chat, I just realized even Alice's doll spin.
Where do you think they learned it from?
But where'd Alice learn it from?
It's the wrong technique. Do not steal.
What?
Do not steal!
What?
Whatever.
Chat, don't forget to check your errands.
I put mine on the 6 hour. It'll be done at 10:30.
Is the guy on call playing Touhou also, or just commentary? Well, it's funny. First of all, I'm not on call.
Who's on call? Oh, you. Like, what do you mean on call?
I'm in the room. Second of all, I'll be playing Touhou soon, but I'm also not. I'm worse than Dylan is because I don't practice.
We just started, so I'm just doing I like to do a run without bombing to start, so I remember what it is I'm doing. So that's what you're seeing here right now. Ow.
We're learning.
Sometimes this one goes really well.
Sometimes. Other times it doesn't.
It's just so I remember everything that I need to do in a given moment, so I just don't bomb the first run.
Yeah, that's the excuse I'll go with. I'm built different, therefore I don't need the practice. That's the excuse I'll go with.
This shit always worries me.
Just do it first try like the 14.3. I only did one spell card in 14.3 on my first try. That's a different cooldown from the one that gets skipped. The one that gets skipped is on all difficulties, not just easier ones.
It just doesn't work. Not really that it's getting skipped. It just doesn't work properly. Yo, Alice, I need you to, like, cooperate here. Thank you. Alright. Now
Chad, I'll play 14.3 again eventually.
Let's see if I remember what's going on here.
Eventually.
I think it's... Okay. So that one...
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
2, 3, 4, double stream, go around it, double stream, POC. Alright, right side.
There we go.
Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, 14.3 is the one that you're supposed to use items for, but I decided I was too good for that.
Uh-oh. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I can't believe you didn't run into that.
7, 8, 9.
Well, it's okay. These things happen.
That. Right, don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Do not shoot is bad. Shoot is very bad.
I forgot it started on the left, but thankfully I was okay, so I didn't die.
I think you're thinking of 5-2, which don't worry, I've only fucked it up 3.3 thousand times. I did all of day 6. Day 6 was, well, not awful.
Alright, then again, it just looks different, but it's the exact same thing you just did.
Just 2 circles aimed at you now, basically.
Yeah, but they look weird. And then, you know who! Oh, shit! Alright, now this is the strategy I've been using for her.
Lily White.
So, you stay in the center, nudge back in. You want to make a wide one so you get back in the center, and she should die before this becomes a problem. May have messed it up, though. Oh, of course she was only one hit from death. So this next part is just abysmal.
Easy.
So some of them you have to shoot, and other ones you can't shoot.
So you basically want to shoot half of them?
You can't shoot those ones. So some of them show up and do that. Well, we're just gonna skip that section for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Ooh, that's a much better strategy than what we were trying earlier.
Fucking Jesus, I hate that so much. Alright, this is exactly the same every single fucking time. Spent like, God, I spent so long trying to get that box shit right, and I just can't do it. It's so weird. The problem is the red ones. I just can't process everything that they're throwing at me in time, and then I just get hit anyway, and it's so frustrating. I just don't understand it, even though I know it's aimed at me, but I just can't do it properly. Alright, this is, sometimes this goes well. It gets faster the longer it goes on. So you really want to make sure you're under. And sometimes the game's just like, yeah, sure, bro, go through. And other times the game is like that.
I see.
And now it's gonna get real fast. This one is painful, but I think I figured out how to do it.
She's throwing needles. That's for bullet.
Oh well. I still can't do that third wave very well. I'm trying too hard to go around it, but then I'm not committing, and then I don't go around it, and then I have to go through it, and then I can't go through it.
There you go. Oh, you're fighting Lyrica.
That's the plan.
Okay. But you were shooting down. You definitely shot down Lunasa, that was it. I blanked on her name for a second, chat. Dylan's Asprey and I'm not the roommate, I'm the brother.
Oh well. Tap too much. This one, it looks bad. Not that bad. You just kind of have to get in front of the blue or the red one, and then ride the wave out. Sometimes it gets scary like that, but for the most part,
You just kind of do that.
yeah, you just gotta be. This is one of those bottom of the screen checks. You can't be at the bottom of the screen for it.
What do you mean I'm the cocky brother? What the hell does that mean?
And then this is well, this isn't really any different than what we can do it. Well, I tried. I'll take that.
We were never roommates. I didn't move out with Dylan. That was Christian. Get your lore in check, chat.
Sometimes you try and nudge, and you either hit it too hard or don't hit it hard enough, and then it feels
My favorite is
really
when I
bad.
do it, but I kind of miss the stick and don't move at all.
Too much power, not enough power. Too much power there. You panic, you tense up, so you hit the stick with more power than necessary, and it makes you feel like a goddamn champion. That's for sure. Oh, Jesus Christ. Good enough. Alright. And now I don't know anything. I only have enough time per day to do one stage at a time because of how long it takes me to figure out what I'm doing. It's not like I'm building up any real, like, super consistency either. I only have the general idea what I'm supposed to do, and then I actually have to do it, and it turns into a mess. Ugh.
Alright, chat, here's the Brother Lord. Dylan and I haven't shared a room in years.
No. But I also hadn't had my own room in years. I don't know why I bombed.
We're all stubborn. Christian wants to do Purity Forest of everyone. I'm trying to be 14.3 without items, and Dylan wants the Lunatic 1cc. The Madmen.
There's probably some semblance of order to this that I'm just not doing right. Oh. God.
I mean, practice and the practice is hard. It is really hard to practice. Practice is hard.
It is hard.
You practice, and then you fuck up your practice, and you're like, am I really cut out for this? Is it stubbornness or determination? Yes. Y'all want to give a shit for doing these things, but you know if we give up, you're never going to let us live it down.
True.
It's your fault.
Some of them also are never going to do it themselves. They talk a lot of shit for that anyway. I don't know how to misdirect that.
I don't know. It looks like you do fine enough. Well,
oh, God. I can do the first one, but I don't know what to do with the fallout wave.
Pay the life call.
Pretty sure it's better if I just wait over here anyway, because she doesn't take damage until she slashes this way.
I should probably, like, pay more attention when Yomo actually does take damage for stuff like this. Or even just other bosses in the future.
I didn't think that would hit me. Yeah, it's probably better to start on the opposite side of her. It doesn't seem to do damage until then anyway.
I'm glad the last wave there is colored a lighter blue so that you know when it's done. Oh.
There's something here that I don't understand, clearly.
I don't know the pattern, I just kinda...
But that's like it after Yomo.
Yeah.
That's just it. There's two things you have to do after Yomo, and I don't know how to do either of them. Alright. You gotta aim it higher so she fucks off. Because that one goes on for longer.
Yeah, Lunatic is harder than Extra.
No.
Dylan, don't be a YouTube Let's Play idiot. If you want a rough idea on how hard Extra is generally considered, I believe, to be around the same difficulty as like hard mode stage 4 or 5. But it's just one stage and a boss with a lot of shit to throw at you. Oh. You got hit by a little one in there.
I did get hit by a little one, yeah. I'm not sure the best way to handle this. I feel like I should just wait on one side, because I don't have enough confidence to chase her down.
I don't have enough confidence to look at that without bombing. Chat, I think the hardest part about Lunatic isn't that there are more layers or that the patterns are particularly harder, but it's because they force me to make movements that I am not comfortable doing.
Well, they do that with everything you just mentioned.
Yeah. The difficult part isn't that they're there, it's what they make me do. I don't like some of the tech. Some of the tech scares me, chat.
Speaking of, this is one of the worst things ever. I hate that one. I don't like this one either. I don't think I would dislike this one as much as I do if she didn't move as much as she did.
She moves every slash, right? Yeah, every slash.
And you want to stay under her. So my eyes are on the enemy reader. And then I get hit in the back.
Yeah, I get hit in the back more on Lunatic than I do any, like, usually it's the red ones that hit me, but on Lunatic I always get hit by the back bullet.
I don't understand that one, I don't like it. And then this is mess. Oh!
There's That's just a heartbreak. That's no excuse. That's just you ran into that.
That was a bad spot to go.
Boss moves pattern bad. Am I wrong though?
Ow.
Am I wrong though, chat?
If the boss moves and your shot doesn't home in on them, then I would agree that.
Or
yes.
at the very least, make their movement move with you. Like, it seems like a lot of bosses do that later on, where their movement is kind of based around where you are.
Well, the patterns are also based on that as well. But yeah, bosses that just move wherever they want
Like,
can get on my nerves.
That's like 32% about why Flandre is hard, is because she moves all around the goddamn place. And a lot of her stuff, and sometimes you just can't hit her.
Now, apparently one of Okina's attacks is just hope she moves right. And then if she doesn't, then...
Do you have any idea how many spell cards in 14.3 involve moving in the right way?
It's like you could, but there are certain things you can manipulate boss pattern movement sometimes, but yeah, I don't know. I guess in 16 you just can't, and you just have to hope that she throws you a bone.
What spell card is it? Do you know?
Nope.
Oh.
I can't believe it. I just got 116 points for that.
Chat, I can't wait until I can go a week without having to look at that cooldown ever again. I swear, like, the first few aren't awful, but
then that last one is
that
just
last
like,
one, yeah.
actually think fast, motherfucker.
There's so much, like normally the slowdown effect I find helps me, because I kind of...
There's no slowdown effect on that one.
Well, there's no slowdown effect, but, like, they still change color, and they get a little bit of motion blur, so it kind of helps me identify where they are.
I hate that.
But that one, there's just so much, like, I'm trying to look for that, but there's so much white that I can't process it in time.
Chat, Reimu's puff looks like a chef hat.
Chef Reimu.
She is here to cook. Right, so every single time I start this, I get hit by this.
Oh.
Why doesn't it stop?
Chat, I can't even do this cooldown on normal.
Yeah.
It's so hard, I don't know why. Alright, we did kind of figure this one out around the end. Last stream. Of course, figuring it out and doing it are still two very different things.
My barrier broke last time I did it, but I did do it without dying.
I managed to catch it, but that's one time. We gotta do it again after all. Oh, wow.
Confidence.
Why is Yuko art so shiny?
That's a good question.
She glows.
If you ever look at Patchouli in EOSD, she has bloom on her sprite for some reason. Like, she's the only character who's just highlighted.
She has to read somehow.
I have an important question. Can you actually double back on this?
Maybe at some point, if you've got the cojones. Alright, seems like you did it.
Wow.
Hey, you did it. Oh, chat said no. Oh, chat. You thought. You thought. Now this one I still
Fucking Jesus, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Alright.
That shit might as well be impossible right now.
Nice. Curvy knives! Oh god. Oh no!
I got too scared.
No, you were right to be scared. That didn't look very good at all. Light mode versus dark mode. See, here's the thing about light mode versus dark mode, chat, is that I care about my eyes.
Damn it.
I don't know how you move through that one.
You gotta like do a circle, but that was an oval! It has to be a circle! So I got here when I was on pace and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But now I don't really care about it.
Don't get hit by it.
I'm gonna get hit by it. It's time to retire, Andrew. I've been looking for a way out for years. Still don't know what's going on here.
There you go. All that grace, chat.
Can you believe score runners do this entire thing unfocused?
No. I don't understand how score runners do things.
I don't either. They're fucking aliens, dude.
I like all the Yiko fight due to the merit that she isn't Yomu.
That's a good reason, honestly.
That's a good wisdom. Is Yomu considered harder than Yiko?
Yiko is considered one of the easiest final bosses in the entire series, and I believe that's because a lot of her attacks are consistent patterns.
They also don't change much between difficulty, aside from the more layers.
Yomu is a fuckstick. Okay.
Well.
Wow. How did I do this before? Like, so many times.
I don't know. You just kind of did it. Dad, I hope you like the trumpet.
I'm gonna hit by every wave. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there. I have no idea how I dodged any of that ever before. Cause I can't do that. 35 minutes. Yeah, that's PCB, alright.
Ugh.
Bad and go home. Nothing to see here.
Yomu's a what now? Oh, that's a clip.
It's very irritating. I know, Rainbow. I know it's very irritating that you lost. It's not your fault. It's mine. Alright.
Alright. Do I have to do Lunatic?
Well, you might as well try once.
Alright, why not?
I don't know how to dodge the red butterflies at any part of the screen, and it's been something that I have never been able to do, and now I have to do it for 70 seconds at the end of a 35-minute run.
That propaganda was their last stream, yeah.
I have some suspicions that I will die there again until I know what I'm doing.
Hold the button.
I am.
Alright.
The button is speeding it up, but not skipping it.
Please spam!
Cannot. Timeout.
Timeout. Timeout.
Oh, I put 2 T's.
No, 2 M's. Tim out.
Shit. Yay!
Whoa!
28 misses. Oh, good. Almost as much as my bomb usage. Shooting a timeout spell is completely pointless and only stands to get in my way. I'd rather just not shoot the button so I can look better instead of having to see through my own bullets. And usually seeing through my own bullets isn't really a problem with these games, which is surprising when you think about the nature of these games in general, where my own bullets usually aren't a problem to see through. But I feel like in a timeout spell, there's really no reason to not just let go, because you don't have to shoot. Shooting doesn't do anything to begin with, so you might as well maximize visibility.
Cool, yeah.
I only do it for timeouts. Alright, and now we wait.
We play the waiting game.
It definitely feels weird when I'm not holding the button, because holding down the button is like, you're just expected to do that at every given point.
Yeah.
So the times when I take my thumb off of it, I'm like, okay, that's weird. I feel like I have more control of the stick as a result, and usually that's not a good thing.
No.
Then I fucking Hulk slam it to the side, and then I crash, and I'm like, oh, good. I don't get it. Oh.
I almost ran into that.
Now, if you weren't shooting, you would have been dead.
Yeah.
Gonna press bomb 90 times until I win!
Alright. Cross the columns.
I can't, I'm not really a fan of using Yomu either. The charge shot thing is weird to me.
It's too different from what I'm used to for me to want to try it.
Yeah.
Even if it does do fuck ass loads of damage, it's too much. It's actually just too much thinking for me.
Yomu is a character who requires effort to the character specifically, but she's a good character. The payout is good. It's just, you know.
I missed one. Oh well.
You know.
Hi, Letty.
I like playing Reimu because Reimu does everything I need her to. Her existence
She has
lets
the
me
smallest
dodge.
hitbox. He
Yeah.
does 9 million damage per frame.
It lets me dodge things that I otherwise wouldn't be able to dodge, and I feel really good about that.
Carry.
Yes. All right, Mr. 4-bomb homing.
I mean, you're not. Listen, we both carried by. Listen, we both just picked the two best horses in the track.
Reimu Beast sucks. She can't do as much damage. I can't hit anything because everything moves away from me. Stupid ass spell cards. I don't want to play. I don't actually like the method of shooting that's used in Touhou 9 and Touhou 3.
I hate mashing.
Yeah, pressing the button constantly is annoying. It makes my hand tired. Like, I want to hold the button so I can be lazy, but I
like
just...
a caveman.
When I just keep hitting the button, yeah, I feel like fucking a caveman, a Neanderthal. This looks so much easier when I'm not the one doing it.
Yeah, it's still hard though.
My A button is a little weak. If you press in on the wrong way, it doesn't register the input. Thankfully, the way you push in on it to make that happen is the way opposite, where your thumb presses towards it. So you would have to pull your thumb back on the A button for it to not register. So it doesn't really happen at all. There are some games where I noticed it happening, but for a game like this where my thumb is just constantly resting on the shot button anyway, it's like, doesn't really matter. Everything looks easier if you're not doing it. Yeah, that's hindsight.
That's the spectator point of view.
Push that. Push chat will always cap in hindsight, yeah. Why didn't you do the thing? Well, because I was busy stressing over the thing in front of me and not calmly analyzing the situation from behind a computer screen. Cut me some fucking slack.
Yeah. You're the one who gets to sit there and think about it without having to actually do it.
Remember, you don't have to move for that.
I know. Why do you think I didn't move?
You need to move a little for that. You're good there. Alright, let me get my, I'm a daily. Daily resets at 9.
Oh, yeah, I mean errands.
Let me see. So, chat, let me tell you about the dream I had.
Fucking the first wave was, like, directly to the side, bro. That's terrible RNG.
So, first of all, here's a dream I had earlier in the week, and it was really strange. Here's why it was strange. So, there were four people involved. There was me, there was Takane from Touhou 18, you know, the Yamawaro, and then two of her friends. And I took a ferry. I had a ferry pass, and I went to go visit
like
them.
like when I'm shooting down, or a ferry is in
like
a boat? Okay.
Like a boat. Yeah, I took a ferry. I had a ferry pass. I went to go see her with her friends, and she was dressed in blue, and her hair was blue. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was Notori, but everyone called her Takane. I was like, all right, well, who am I to argue, right? It's my own fucking head making this up, so there you go. And then aliens showed up and tried to abduct someone, and then I almost fell off the earth. So that happened. And then I had to go back home because I didn't pack a change of underwear. So I took the ferry back home, and then I got home and I realized that I forgot my ferry pass. I don't know how I got on the boat in the first place without my ferry pass, but I couldn't get back. And then I was stuck. And for some reason the melee player, Lucky, was sleeping on my couch.
What? Why?
He was sleeping with a GameCube too.
Oh my god. God damn it.
So that happened. Yeah, I didn't write that one down, but I remembered it because it was very strange.
I had a strange dream myself that I forget most of the details of, but it involved me going back to my old middle school. I just kind of walked around it, but then somehow walking around it led to me being on the roof, and I was in such an awkward position where I couldn't get out because I was stuck behind like a Hollywood-esque sign of letters that is not at my middle school, mind you. And my method of getting down was to push out the sign and then jump off the building. I believe I woke up at that point.
Sick jump, bro. 10 out of 10. So here's the dream I had just last morning, I suppose. Alright. Got home late and my mom was pulling up the car. I met her by the entrance and she asked me if I had watched Citizen Kane on Netflix. Now, chat, I'm pretty sure Citizen Kane is a real movie.
It is. It's like it's considered one of the best films in all of cinema.
Okay, I said no, and she said good because it was about a serial killer. Is that true?
I don't think that's true.
I have no idea why.
Oh, shit.
I have no idea why. I know Citizen Kane is a real movie, but that's just what my mom said in my dream. In home, there was a roller coaster track that I was lying on, and it was moving me around peacefully, and while that was happening, I was listening to the history of some dude, and at the end the voice said the only people who should be asking you for gas on this day are gas station attendants, otherwise it's disrespectful. So I don't know what that was about, but the roller coaster track I remember quite clearly, because I was just like lying down on it, and I was going around like a roller coaster, and it was really peaceful. And it was just like, you know, it didn't have any loops or anything, but it kind of like swished me around the apartment, and I was like, oh, I'm having a good time.
Nice, look at that.
I then had 35 unread messages on my phone, and my mom yelled at me for not checking them. I did, and it was an article about having good defense in Touhou games. We then started playing random battles in Pokemon.
Yo, that sounds nice.
Someone made a program that does multi-battles on Wi-Fi that rolls you 4 Pokemon each, and when you send them out, it's actually a single battle and your Pokemon are fused. My team was Doduo, Farfetch'd, Onix, and another Gen 1 bird. When the game started, the lobby had 3 of us with random mons, and the last guy had a real team, and we laughed and called him a tryhard. When the game started, we both led off with Goldeen, and the guy who brought actual Pokemon used the level 0 Drowsy. Suddenly our Pokemon was double Remoraid. It was just 2 Remoraid together like a double gun, and its only attack was called Plubly Plublub.
What?
That was the dream. I remember that. Plubly Plublub. That was the name of the attack. I'm not sure what attacks it was combining, but that was the last thing I remember before I woke up. Plubly Plublub. There's like no vowels in there. That second word is vowel free, by the way. It's spelled P-L-B-L-B. P-L-B-L-P. Plublub. So yeah, that happened. And that all happened in like an hour, and I was like, huh, okay. That was neat. Blub blub.
God damn it.
Well, it's actually B.
I moved into it. I thought it was past me.
There you go. I have an active imagination, to say the least. I'm still young upstairs, it seems. You know the movie The Green Hornet, where with Will Ferrell, and then the bad guy is like he has like a double gun. That's what I think. Yeah, he has a handgun combined to another handgun to create a double gun.
Try combining gun.
And I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. But I guess my brain thought that was cool too, because that stuck with me long enough to create double Remoraid gun.
All right, now I really don't have to do that one.
It never reaches the bottom of the screen. Well, I mean the first part does, so you just have to tap to the side. I don't like this one because I feel like I can do it, and then I get hit, and then I feel like a fool. I feel like I did something wrong, but I don't know what I did wrong. Like when this goes, when I capture this, I feel like, oh, that was easy. But when I get hit by it, I'm like, there was no way to get around that.
I know, right? It's so weird.
This cooldown only gets on my nerves at this part, because the rotation is just weird. See? You like,
it is very weird.
You fucking freak out and you go back and forth.
My eyes are trying to like look for things that aren't there.
But the first pass is surprisingly simple, because you just double back in the blue ones and it's not that scary. And then this, I'm pretty sure this is the same every single time that she doesn't move, but it's also kind of tight movement, so it's a skill check more than anything.
Oh, I thought I was.
You moved into one.
I thought it was past me at that point, huh?
So yeah, she shoots rings and then she shoots like zigzags sort of. So it's the same every time, but there is still a chance that you can mistap. Dude, if you combine a knife with a knife, you have a double knife. Think about it.
Chat, why does everything in life remind me of Pro ZD? That man just has a skit for everything that you can imagine.
I don't like this one.
That's how I feel. I feel the same way about that one as I do the other one you were just talking about, where it looks not terrible, but then when I do it, I'm like, oh, that wasn't too bad. But then I get hit, and I'm like, I'm an idiot.
There is a hell of a lot of micro you have to do in that one, especially if you have to follow her. But like, I don't have a huge issue with it. Alright, so stream slowly, and then you want to double back. Keep one more time, and then you POC. Alright, start on the right. That's the left, Andrew.
That is the left.
And then you just stream. Not too slow, because they're a little wide shot, but you can usually just, just keep tapping, and eventually everything will die. And then you do the same thing again, the exact same way. Well, I suppose that works if you go homing, but... Alright, so this next bit... left.
Alright.
Well, you have homing, so you're okay, so you want to kill... You could probably just kill all of them. Hell, you might be able to POC this pretty easily. Yeah, the POC's higher than you think whenever you try and do that on this particular spot.
Yep.
It will wall you, so you're good. Just stay out of the range of that. Alright, and now you want to stop shooting. And this is just
Stream the thing.
Streaming for the next 35 seconds. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but when you look at how this, I don't know. Seeing how this shit looks when you actually shoot them down, I gotta wonder if this was the intended route or not. And this is simple. It's simple, but I look at it and I think I'm gonna get hit by it somehow. Alright, and here she comes, the star of the show. So the way I do this is really scary, but it works. goal. Well, you use homing, yeah, so you'll be okay here.
Well, okay is relative. I didn't tap.
You
I tapped,
pretty
but I
much just need to survive that one wave. Oh,
I
that's
fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Sorry,
She
Lily.
actually gets faster. So, okay, so here's how this one works. You want to shoot these guys, shoot these guys, shoot these guys, stop shooting. Then you shoot, after those three, you shoot those guys, and you shoot those guys,
what?
then you shoot those guys, you shoot those guys, you shoot those guys, you stop shooting.
Bruh.
Nope, you don't shoot those guys.
I'm invincible.
Go left.
Oh, yeah, right.
So this is 12 fairies.
2, 3, 4,
5 and 6 come in the middle, that's what I POC.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Left. You want to be left side for this? Because you can kill that one first. So yeah, it's homed and you kind of like do a weird box formation, but sometimes you crash into bullets that are coming at you anyway, and it's just a lot of fun.
Okay, I see now.
That's not the hard part.
Well, this is the hard part. Yeah. That
So
part
they
is
have
so
an
much
extra
better.
layer of shit with them, so you have to keep moving, and it's pretty awful. And again, this fairy is the same pattern every time, but you basically have to make a tight squeeze to get around this. It's better on the left side,
Okay.
because you don't have to dodge the little rice bullets at the same time. And then, yeah, it usually dies by that point, and then you can just not worry about it anymore. But you could probably, like, you can get it through that with a bomb.
Alright, who wants to tell me how frick I fight squiggle ghosts?
I have no idea. I had to practice Lunasa because she's the one I actually have to fight.
Well, yeah.
So that's aimed at you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's all aimed at you, so you just need to do really light streaming.
I hate this boss. I hate this boss in normal mode, I hate it in hard mode, and I hate it even more in Lunatic. Can you believe it? Like, look at them!
The score runners have to do this one too.
Those poor bastards. And this is so easy!
I did Merlin second as Raymo, and I did not enjoy it because I did not have homing. So she pushed me against the wall, and I was like, how the fuck do I get back to her? Alright. You're on the wrong side.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't want to deal with her. Actually, Sakuya seems to have a better time with Lunasas than Raymo does, because you don't have to worry about recentering.
I just feel more comfortable starting left or right.
See, I tend to agree to that, but I don't want to fight Merlin. The position's different too, because the middle one is the one you fought. So Merlin's in the middle for you, and Lunasa's in the middle for me.
Yeah.
This is basically her second non, but it's slower, so it's probably a lot easier to go through. In fact, that looked really easy. This, however, I can't do this as Raymo. Like, the homing will constantly do damage for you, and you don't have to double back, and you'll probably kill her before she pins you, but trying to go back through it is just a fucking nightmare, because you really can't stray far from the middle.
There we go.
Nice. Alright, now the
This one.
skill check.
This is a skill check, yeah.
I don't really understand how it works, but I just know to get out of the way, so... Yeah, that was a bad spot to put yourself in.
I tried to micro dodge, but there was not a micro dodge there.
I think I know hitboxes, and then I get hit by things, and then I don't know hitboxes.
The self-doubt pours in.
And I don't really understand how this one works either. I just know not to be in the way of bullets. That's... Yeah. Ooh!
Okay.
Someday I'll figure out Yomu's stage. Maybe I won't have to. We'll see. Like, this it feels like it makes sense, but then it turns into a mess, and I don't know if it's because I move too much, or I have to stream, or what's happening here. Wow, that's significantly less stressful to look at when you can hit everything on the other side. Oh, now it's getting bad.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine,
Oh,
Carl.
damn, that fucker whipped.
Came for me.
The Belmont Ferry.
On POC.
Yeah, you can stay in the middle and kill everything. God, that looks so nice! Look at all those point items you're missing, though.
I know, it's because I'm afraid to POC now.
You're killing everything.
Well, I don't want to.
Everything is dying before it gets to shoot.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Deer in headlights. One, tick to the side, and you only have to dodge one wave.
Oh.
This is significantly easier to dodge when there's only one wave of it.
I usually only have one wave of it, but I don't know what I wanted to do there, but that wasn't correct.
This part of the song reminds me of Distant Spring from
Yeah, I can kind of hear it.
X-Men. Yeah, you gotta wait a little bit for her to fire that off. And I think you can misdirect the second one, but I don't know the best way to do it. And then, you know, you're stuck in here, and that's aimed at you, that's aimed next to you, that's aimed at you, and that's aimed next to you.
Well,
So stay, I guess, to the side, because she doesn't start taking damage until she slashes once.
now she's taking damage.
They move pretty slow, so if you have a clear line to... Okay, never mind. To get back over there.
Damn it. I tried to go diagonal, and I only went straight down. We should have died before, right?
Yeah. You have to do an extra wave of that, but you also get more leniency on where you can stand. And I have yet to figure out this.
I've done this a few times, and I couldn't really tell you how or why, I just do.
I guess it helps that you killed everything, too.
There we go.
Wow, that worked out. Alright, here we go. You're not gonna... Andrew,
No.
you gotta be ready for that.
Damn it.
There's so much shit on the screen with that.
Damn it. Oh well. Oh dear.
I don't know what's happening in there.
Yeah, I messed that up big time with my movement. Mush maneuvering.
Alright, more sword cut. This... I hate this.
This is him eat dick.
I hate this fucking spell card.
Where do you dodge, Mortis? Apparently through there.
I'm back up into
Oh,
it.
good job, Mortis. You did it.
Someday I will capture this.
When I grow up, I want to capture Sudden Divine Severing of Karmic Wind.
I hate everything Yomu does. All of it. All of it equally. No Yomu spell card is underappreciated in my eyes. Oh.
Carl.
So yeah, you don't move very much for this one, and you just like, yeah, you do that. Wow.
Damn it, I tried to nudge again.
There's very little movement actually required for this
Yeah,
one, which
there's
is
not
nice.
actually much. Alright.
And I just don't like this one. I don't fully understand it, and I have to be directly under her to damage her.
That would not help. Oh, good thing I popped that border, huh?
You see how when you go under her, the bullets around you are just like, oh shit, I gotta go whack her. Like, alright. And then this one.
Yeah.
What do I even say about this one?
I don't know. What do you say about it?
I don't know the best time to maneuver, I guess. You see how the red ones open up when you're supposed to, like,
Yeah.
go back through them? I don't really like doing that.
Alright, there we go. That is also easier when you have homing. Not even going to deny that one for a second.
Well, homing is always convenient. It's just, its weakness say comes from its lack of power, which I don't really think that matters much to Sakuya in this game. That's a squeeze.
Tried. I was in a bad spot and wanted to... I had to do something. tried to go by. I wanted to go past it.
Bullet time makes me feel like an idiot when I get hit by it. Because I'm like, oh, it's moving in slow motion. I can move through it because it's bullet time. And then I get hit, and I'm like, oh, now I'm dying in slow motion. Way to go, genius. You slowed time down and still got hit by a bullet. Like, how did you do that? And stage 6.
It sure is.
Which is just one section of mess, and then it's Yomu, and then it's Yiko. So I'm pretty confident that this is just mess.
Mess. I need full power.
The shit is so messy that a viable strategy is to not obtain max power for the entire game, so you can just full power clear that.
You make a lot of noise for someone who's dead. I missed the line "Shut up, deceased one." It's a classic.
I think the current line's pretty good, but "Shut up, deceased one's" very sassy. And I have yet to do this one because I dodged the first 2 waves because they're babby mode, and then the 3rd wave is like, by the way, play the game, and I can't play the game.
What the hell is that? Even like I cleared the other waves and it was like, here you go. Try, have fun.
All right, here we go.
You ho. Alright, chat, I've never successfully... Yeah.
Dun 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 dun
Chat, I
dun.
can't even successfully do that shit on normal mode. Don't expect much from me here.
It's all about the lane change. Lane changing is cool.
Chat, I need to play 14.3 again because that game gave me balls.
Well, she's giving you balls too.
Yes.
Alright, losing hometown village of South Loss, suicide.
This is also much easier with homing.
It's a lot better when you look at it like that, yeah. Because like, if you dodge it when it's for one side when it's coming right at you, then you don't have to focus that hard for the other side. Because by the time it reaches your end of the screen, it's significantly slowed down. So I have some confidence in that spell card.
I don't know how to do this one the way you do it.
I have no fucking clue what's going on with this. I got lucky and it let me through. That's all. That is all I can tell you. Saki will at least aim at Yuyuko for you, to an extent. Now would be a good time to go through that. You definitely want to do it before the speed picks up. Because then it gets really difficult. There you go.
Alright, and speaking of things I've never successfully done...
I can't do this one. I don't understand it. I don't know when I'm supposed to get the fuck out of dodge. I guess that was a good time to do it.
Oh, it's so hard, chat.
Yeah. No. I don't think I'll be doing this one. I tried. I lost 3 bombs for it, so I'll probably just not try it again. Directly in the line of fire. You coward.
Yeah. Yeah, no. There was a reason behind my decision.
Again, I'm pretty sure there's a general area that's safe, and I think it's like near the middle / right, but I don't really know. I just kind of hope that I don't get hit by a weird twisty knife, because I don't know what the hitbox is on a twisty knife.
Alright, so I literally cannot do this one.
I almost did it. You're supposed to make circles, but well, let's just say I can't fend off a sea bear attack. So, don't look to me for advice on this. The ghost rings have a hitbox, but no. I don't really know how far you want to take it or go around it. I also don't know the explosion radius. Oh, you got it.
Yo! I don't know how the fuck I did that. It's because I have homing. Alright, let's not get retired. Or better yet, just retire me now so I don't
kind of want this one to hit me just so I can get it over with, because it's gonna. Yeah, like it's gonna hit me eventually.
It's gonna hit me eventually. It's tighter. It's not hard. Well,
comparatively.
Comparatively, no. But it's like, it's tricky. It keeps you close to the butterflies, which is where you don't want to be. So if you don't want to be close to the butterflies, you're gonna get hit like that.
Also, it's at pretty much the end of the run. Alright, do you remember what I did?
Vaguely.
Small movements, then at the end, go all the way to the end, and then double back. That's it. Just be careful not to be on a butterfly. So yeah, you literally just have to go from middle to one side to the other.
Damn it! I didn't stream enough because they were coming at more of a sharp angle
yeah.
than I thought, yeah.
And then I still haven't quite figured out what's going on here. Pretty sure the butterflies are aimed at you to some extent, but I can't process everything all at once. So I didn't, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that one was like behind another one that was going another way.
They kind of like slow down in the back. Yeah, the ones in the back slow down, so you dodge one wave and then there's still like additional stragglers. And the thing is, they're homed in on your current position, so you move back into them by accident trying to dodge other things.
I didn't need the bomb there, but I was spooked.
I don't know what's going on with this. It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
How do people do this unfocused?
I don't know! They're not human!
I just wasn't confident that I wasn't inside that bullet. I feel like this. I'm getting nostalgia for all my normal runs and how much I bombed some of the end here.
Alright, can you do this? Because I certainly can't.
First of all, I'm hugging the bottom of the screen because I don't know how you do it up there.
Yeah, the bottom of the screen is infinitely harder, trust me. Because the bottom of the screen is double the bullets you're dodging.
Nope. Nope.
It also speeds up. Sometimes the pattern looks like that and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Shit. Wow. The butterfly pattern was good, but you were in a bad spot after it. Yep. On your last life, by the way.
I know. That's why I'm going to do these. And then I'm gonna do... Well, actually, I don't have to do anything. Alright, cool. Chat, you can't say I didn't beat the game. At the end of the day, I did beat Lunatic. Which I think is more than what I did in 6.
5 continues? Almost every life used?
No, I actually used very few bombs. Compared to what you get, I didn't use much.
Ugh.
Alright, now Saki is the one that's sad because she lost.
There's Remy's lawn chairs. Her indoor lawn chairs. I gotta pee while you mash the credits.
Saki, I had to go back for a change of clothes.
It's too cold? Wasn't cold enough.
Well, she was gone for a while.
Alright. Right back before it's my turn.
Alright.
I have to watch the credits anyway.
Then do it with default lives. Ha 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 ha. No. Shit, I already used Squiggle. Chat, I didn't have a joke lined up for this. Oh wait, no, I have a good joke. Whoops. Alright, hold on. We're gonna... Actually, wait, no, what? No, it would be 5cc, right? Yeah, 5. I'm messing up the math in my own head. 5cc. Close bracket. Open bracket, I mean. I died 37 times, 13 bams, and captured 10 CODs.
37 times. Impressive.
I know, right?
Alright.
Your turn.
Alrighty. My turn. Okay. What?
What?
Ow. How did that happen?
You grabbed mine.
Shot. Bomb.
Bomb.
Slow.
Slow.
Skip.
Pause. You want it?
It's yours, my friend. Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go.
Talk about Pokemon / Yu-Gi-Oh! / something we need the off-topic talk magic.
Alright, here we
Chad,
go.
I didn't have anything lined up for that. There's nothing I can go on length about. I'm gonna do my errands, though.
Errands?
Errands? Did I finish the errands?
So I always pump the 6-hour one
Yeah.
at this time, so I don't have to check it.
Excellent, I got 1 steel crystal.
Oh! Pog. You don't have any money to use it on.
Nope. Alright, dump it in the 6-hour one. Go on, everybody. I do at least have 7 units now.
7? I have
7.
6.
Well, actually, I guess I have 8 since I haven't gotten rid of the other Sanai yet.
I wouldn't bother.
No, I don't think I'll
It's not like
actually
any content you need to uncap an eye for at the moment.
No.
And I'd rather have Aaron.
Yeah, I pulled Luna Child as my 7th unit. My 7th character. Chat, you want to know a cool bug fact? In Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, if you start the game on normal or hard mode, for some reason there's a glitch that makes Ike start with a full inventory of iron swords.
Why?
I don't know, but it's only on normal and hard. If you play easy, it doesn't happen.
Isn't that good? You can equip your team.
Well, Ike's like the only person with a sword for the first little bit, but you don't really have to worry about his weapon durability running out.
True. You can also sell them for a quick buck.
Yeah. You can also, like, if you ever happen to find yourself needing to drop something, you've got like 4 extra swords that you don't need, so...
Oh, there's a convoy, isn't there?
Not until like chapter 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
That was the only cool bug fact I had.
He's out of material.
I'm out of material.
Get him
chat.
out of here.
I got no Yu-Gi-Oh things.
No talent. No talent.
You bottom feeders. You don't even know talent.
He turned that traditional dance into what I can only imagine was a joke on electric trap, dance, trance, whatever the fuck kind of music you want to call it. EDM? I don't know. It has like 17 different names for boogie woogie.
So 18 has been translated. When are we seeing more of that?
That's a good question.
I wouldn't mind going back to it, and it's like immediately. If we can find a way to fix either stick sensitivity or display on D-pad.
I have figured that out actually.
Okay, the stick sensitivity or D-pad?
Stick sensitivity.
Okay, cool.
Haven't played with it. I don't have any settings for it, but I have something that allows me to change it. So I either have to fuck with it myself or hope that someone else finds something, a good setting before I play it. I was thinking of going back to it after this, just to relax from Lunatic.
Yeah. Chat, I don't have Cardlord to talk about either.
Bum 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 bum.
Ugh. If this goes well, it's probably a good idea to take a break from it. Please don't ruin your muscle memory by suddenly playing another Touhou if you aren't done here yet.
Yeah, figured it wouldn't be a good idea because we would be doing the game over again in entirety, and then the extra stage. So I'd rather put the PCB practice to use and not have to be like, all right, well that was fun. Back to PCB. How do I do table turning again? And then we play the next 4 hours of table turning, and that's the stream.
How's work been? I got to go home on Saturday because our business is so shitty that we went over hours.
Good job.
That was not my fault, for the record. One of my coworkers was joking, like, I could probably sell some of this stuff, because, Chad, I don't think very highly about a lot of the new things that we introduce in our department, and I'm very vocal about that.
No, I was too.
We both were. We were not afraid to speak our mind.
Had to
No
do
one
it,
really
though.
is.
Well, that's because the boss is an idiot, and he doesn't seem to
And the
understand.
thing is, we know that.
He doesn't seem to, like, he doesn't really work in the department. He's like
There's
the kind of guy...
There's a disconnect between the upper...
That's what it is,
Yeah.
yeah. He's the kind of guy that you would assume got the position not from experience, but because he went to a business school. So, like, there's a severe disconnect between what's actually happening on the store floor and what's happening in the...
What the bigwig...
So why did I get hit?
I don't know, why did you get hit?
I didn't move. Why did I get hit?
I don't know.
I'm upset about that. I
I'd
don't
be
know why I
upset,
got hit. I didn't move!
We have a new salad. It's called the ambrosia salad.
What the I've heard that word before.
Ambrosia?
Yeah,
I've heard it before. It's marshmallows with some certain type of oranges, coconut, and a Greek yogurt quote-unquote dressing.
Let me guess, it costs like $3.29 per 100 grams.
$1.99. Still
Okay.
stupid expensive.
Yeah, people don't buy that. They look at that and they're like, can I get it with a meal? And then they can't get it with a meal and they're like, well, that's bullshit. Like, yeah, well, I just fucking work here.
Yeah, still deal with that. You remember our 99-cent salads?
Yeah.
They're $1.29 now.
Oh, this economy is not gonna last.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Remember
man.
how we had small, medium, and large for our box sizes?
Yeah.
Well, some genius decided that we needed to rename them to regular, large, and extra large.
Isn't that illegal?
I don't know.
That sounds illegal. Regular, large, extra large. No, that was small, medium, and large, dog.
Yep. Now whenever someone asks me for a large, I have to make sure I know which one they're talking about.
And nobody does because everybody's so used to medium. Because we're all fucking humans.
Yes. Oh, also the price of them went up recently too.
Oh, of course.
Very recently.
That's because the fucking boss is like, I want you to make like $1 million of this, and it doesn't sell. It's like, that's not right. The book says it should work that way. Like, we'll increase products, and then we'll get waste, and then our waste numbers are high, and then the boss will be like, well, we can't have high waste numbers. What are you doing? And then he'll be like, by the way, make like 100 hams.
Yeah, I remember when he asked us to have a bunch of hams out. You know, they went up in price with the turkeys that we haven't had in months because we can't get them.
They're still shorted?
They're still short.
They keep
coming. They've come back a few times for very little amount of time, but then they get shorted
The
again.
great fucking decline, dude. Remember we had that, do they still have the discount where if you go any we don't have it, you get it for free? You get a voucher for a free one?
Technically yes, but it's kind of an off because of,
we don't have any fucking turkeys.
Well, that, and also, yeah, it doesn't apply for turkeys. You know how much the turkeys cost now?
Probably $14.99, huh?
$16.99.
What? $4 higher?
Yeah, the hams are $14.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know, but it's not great, and business ain't great, and so we don't get hours.
Prices go up because the boss man wants us to lose all our fucking money.
Apparently.
One time it's just like, hams aren't selling very well. I think you should have like 20 of them available for dinner time.
Oh my god,
and
that
the boss,
was the stupidest thing we've ever
The boss
heard.
was just like, yep, sure thing, and then just didn't do it. Like,
I thought she was pretty upfront in telling him that that was not a good idea.
Well, yeah, and she just straight up probably didn't do it because, like,
yeah,
that's an extreme disconnect. It's
Our
like,
department manager is a smart lady.
Sometimes. But everyone has moments of weakness. Sometimes
Sometimes she doesn't have a choice but to do what the higher ups tell her because, you know,
that's what it means to be the boss.
Yeah.
Buddy, are you gonna explode? Or what?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking ghost in my face.
You eat pancakes with mayo. You know what? To each their own.
You know what? Maybe you should sit in timeout and think about what you just said. I don't think I've ever heard that before in my life. I'm not one to judge food taste, but
Chat,
what
I
the
won't
fuck
judge
does
you for
mayo do on pancakes?
I won't judge you for food taste, chat. One of my favorite things as a child was sandwiches with PBJ, Cheese Whiz, and mayonnaise. I don't eat Cheese Whiz anymore, so you can judge me for that mistake. I was young.
Cheese Whiz, my favorite gray matter. I remember I used to eat cheese sandwiches, and I discovered that I hate things without mayo on them, and I couldn't eat them. Mayo was always something on a sandwich I didn't realize, and then I started having cheese sandwiches. Cheese sandwich is basically a piece of bread slathered with Cheese Whiz, and let me tell you, chat, it wasn't very good. I liked it once, and then I had it like 3 times a week, and I was like, please, for the love of God, stop feeding me this.
Yeah. Okay, I think I've heard of ketchup on eggs, and I don't think that's terribly weird. One thing that I've found weird that I've
heard
never
ketchup on macaroni.
Yeah, ketchup on
That reminds
mac
me, I told chat before I was gonna try mustard on macaroni. I've never gotten the chance.
I think I've heard of that too.
Is that real? Has anyone ever done that before? Because I was supposed to do that. That's one of those do it no balls moments I'm so well known for.
I make double layered mac and cheese, or not mac and cheese, grilled cheese.
Double layered?
Yeah, double layered. There's bread.
What are you, Chumley?
No.
The fuck? Talking about grilled cheese on the stream?
What?
Dude, that character was so pointless.
Yeah, he was so pointless. They delayed him in the opening theme because they knew he was gonna get written out.
Yeah. He literally just existed to be in the dorm and be like, why do you guys even bother existing? Like, just fucking give up. We're losers and we suck. And Jaden's like,
nah, man, we're alright.
We're alright. And Cyrus is like, well, maybe he's a little bit right.
Yeah, you did that wrong, but it worked.
That was an accident. I forgot I was at the end. And then Chumley's like, you know what? You're right, Jaden. I'm a character too. And his dad's like, yo, come take over the hot sauce factory. And he's like, no,
yeah,
Dad,
hot sauce,
I painted a picture and Pegasus liked it. And now he wants me to draw pictures for his trading card game. Yay! And then they have a duel and he summons Master of Oz, which is way too fucking strong, all things considered.
Yeah, it's just a 4200 attack vanilla beat stick.
Why is it so strong for no reason? I don't understand.
Why?
Why?
But then he lost because Crowler had limiter removal.
He lost?
Yeah.
How?
Because Chumley attacked, and then in response, Crowler activated limiter removal. Which
he wasn't fighting Crowler, he was fighting his dad.
Oh, I don't know how he lost to his dad.
Why was he fighting Crowler?
Because it was his...
Oh, right, that was the Pegasus match.
Yeah, that was the Pegasus match.
Yeah, and
he did duel his dad, but then he dueled Crowler.
His dad wanted to pull him out of Duel Academy. Even though that's the entirety of Chumley's character, was how much he didn't want to be at Duel Academy.
Yeah.
So that was
pretty close to beating Crowler, all things considered.
Crowler let him go anyway.
Yeah.
Crowler may be a real fucking character.
Did you know he and Jaden had a rematch?
He's still a teacher.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah. There's actually a card that's based off their rematch.
Huh.
It's called Cross-Dimensional Duel. It's Ancient Gear Support. I'll look up its art, because I think it has really nice art.
Crowler went to bat during the first, like, serious arc, and he paid for it.
Yeah, he did pay for it.
But he was a teacher through and through.
Yep, he may be a stick up the ass, kind of no fun allowed, hates some students, but goddamn, he do give a shit about them. Like, he cares about his students, he cares about his position.
And then he got that fucking Eggman looking ass motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Bonaparte.
Damn it. I thought I was okay. Nah, fuck it, just get out of here, Shen. Go away. Go away, wasting my bombs.
Alright, hold on. Alright, yeah. This is the card.
Oh yeah, look at that. Jaden,
Ancient
Gear Golem and Skyscraper.
And Flame Wingman's there.
Yeah, because that's the initial episode 1.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, that's actually how the rematch ends. Is basically that same interaction.
Oh god damn it! But he had the Neo-Spacians.
He did have Neo-Spacians, but Crowler was kind of like, oh, huh.
They suck.
They did suck.
I don't know what hit me.
You got hit by a red bullet.
Man, it is real unfortunate when you get hit by something that you didn't see.
Yeah.
Because it just makes you feel real foolish.
Speaking of Crowler stepping up the bat, then Zane stepped up the bat and then lost in a really unsatisfying way.
He was the best duelist I've ever seen.
Yeah, and then he basically forfeited because she took his brother's soul hostage.
Yeah, she cheated. What a bitch.
She did cheat. She was kind of the only interesting Shadow Rider because she was the only one with like a reason to do it. No other Shadow Rider is really explained and why they're a Shadow Rider.
Because it's a cool thing to do.
But
they got a cool name.
But they gave her a backstory and a motivation that made sense. Yeah, I don't blame you.
I'm just taking unnecessary hits here. I don't really want to hold that at all. Not after Chen. I should have bombed when I got hit by Chen. Pew,
and
pew,
chat,
pew.
we'll never forget the best character arc of GX. When Zane went underground and developed some problems.
He got electrocuted.
Yeah.
Felt good.
And he had to fight the voice of Goku.
Doing a fucking baby man voice on a strong bad man. Like, what the hell was that episode?
I don't know. But then, is it better or worse than 3-time video game champ, Lorenzo?
What the fuck is Lorenzo?
He's the 3-time video game champion.
I don't remember this character. What series is he from?
GX.
Huh?
Yeah, he was a GX character.
Who is Lorenzo?
Chat.
The 3-time video game champ?
He's the 3-time video game champ, Lorenzo.
I don't remember this character.
Do you recall a scene where a character runs over? He ran across the duel field to shuffle Jaden's deck and went, bada bing! I'll shuffle these boys real good!
No.
Oh, that's a good scene.
I remember the guy who stole Yugi's deck and then dueled with it. And then he, like, tried to impersonate the Pharaoh.
Yeah, Dimitri.
Yeah. And
I like how during that duel, Bastion explains that Chaos Emperor Dragon was banned because it was too rare.
Yeah, that's why it was banned.
Yeah, that's why it was banned. No, it was banned because of the Yada lock.
Well, they can't explain that in the anime.
No. Yeah, and then all Chaos Emperor Dragon got that sweet, sweet errata, where they made. So the whole chat, for those who don't know, the Yada lock was basically a strategy where you get Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End, on the field with Sangan.
He clears the field.
And then Sangan searches out Yatagarasu, and then Yatagarasu is a spirit monster with the effect where if it deals damage to your opponent, they skip their draw phase. So basically, if your opponent doesn't have the means of getting any more cards, they lose to that because they can't draw, they can't get new cards to stop you, and you just keep summoning Yatagarasu and chip them down until they lose.
Yeah, so unless you have a card in your hand initially to stop it.
Yeah.
But you don't.
No. And Yatagarasu is still banned, and Chaos Emperor Dragon was errata, so that when he clears the field, you can't proc monster effects. So you can't proc Sangan.
I have no idea how anyone thought the Yatagarasu's ability was okay.
I don't know. Maybe the idea... Well, it's a spirit monster.
This monster makes you skip your draw phase. In other words, this monster prevents you from playing the game.
There are a lot of monsters that do that, but Yatagarasu is very literal in preventing and playing you the game.
Like, you know how you play a card game? You draw more cards to use. You can't do that with Yatagarasu's effect.
But Dylan, if drawing cards is the point of the game, then why is Pot of Greed banned?
Because that's exactly my point. It lets you draw 2 cards. It's so good.
What, are you sure about that?
Well, yeah.
Are you sure?
Why wouldn't it be good?
What? Well, I mean, like, are you sure that's what it does?
Well, yeah, because it's Pot of Greed. What else would it do?
I don't know. That's why it's banned. I thought that was why it was banned.
Nobody knows what it does.
Yeah, no one knows what it does. Why else would they have to explain it all the time?
Why do they explain that card every single time?
Because you can't... You always have to assume that one episode is someone's first.
But they don't explain other cards. They don't explain other cards ever. A Pot of Greed always gets explained. And then they call it Reborn the Monster.
Yeah.
Why do they call it Reborn the Monster?
I don't know.
It's called Monster Reborn.
It's better than Vrains, where they talk about they link the circuit, or whatever the hell they call it. Every character calls the link circuit a different thing, and it irrationally upsets me.
Come on and get your game on. I hate that catchphrase. Sometimes I hate Jaden.
You mean, yeah. He's the only Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist whose name doesn't start with a Y. There's Yugi, Jaden, Yusei.
Yeah, but his last name is Yuki.
Yeah. And in Japan, his name is Judai. which I kind of think is cooler than Jaden. A little bit, not gonna lie.
Well, they had to Americanize it because sport kids and, you know, get your game
Judai's
on.
not a real name in America.
Get your game on.
It's Yugi, Jaden, Yusei, Yuma.
Why is that hitting me?
I don't know.
I did it all right. I followed the rules. I did it by the book, dog, and I got hit anyway.
But yeah, I know why. I know why they explain pot of green all the time.
Remember when Pegasus hid that important story item inside a real pot of greed?
Yes.
That was funny.
That was pretty funny.
What the fuck was up with that? The Sela Ori Calcos arc. God, what?
The seal of Oe Calcos!
That arc is so weird.
I don't get it, man.
I liked Battle City. Hell, I liked when they were trapped in the video game.
The Big Five.
Yeah, the Big Five was really stupid. Like, the whole concept of it. Also, I like how Noah's signature monster was the arc.
No,
Like,
yeah.
wow, that's not heavy-handed.
A Bible reference.
This is not heavy-handed. And then Gorzaburo Kaiba showed up and was like, by the way, I'm a fucking, like, virtual monster. And I summoned Exodia Necros. And then, actually, I lost, and I'm gonna take your body anyway.
God, Exodia Necros is such a shit monster. You had to unfocus. You should have unfocused to widen your shot.
I did unfocus.
Exodia Necros, you can only summon it if all 5 pieces are in the graveyard, but if any of those 5 pieces leave your graveyard, the monster's destroyed. It's not a good monster, chat.
It is in the anime.
I'm sure it was. They probably gave it a bunch of effects.
You've heard of Exodia. Now get ready for Dead Exodia. Okay, does Dead Exodia let me win the game automatically? No. Then why the fuck are you wasting my time?
There's also Exodia there's Exodia the Legendary Defender, which they used in the live Yugi vs. Kaiba duel from 2019. I think it was 2019. Those duels are scripted as hell, but they're enjoyable to watch. You can tell they're scripted because when they search out from their deck, they don't shuffle it.
Well, of course they're scripted then.
Well, yeah.
Because they shuffle it in the anime, but it's all bullshit.
It is all bullshit. Exodia the Legendary Defender, you have to tribute 5 monsters to summon it, and its attack and defense are equal to the combined attack and defense of all monsters used for its summon, and if it battles a Dark Fiend monster, you win the duel.
Yep.
Good card. Not really.
Hey, I mean, in one particular instance it is.
In this one particular instance that they wrote, do types still matter at all? Yeah. I mean, obviously. Some types just have more support than others.
Remember when elements, like, mattered?
I mean, they kind of do.
Do they now?
Well, some elements are better than others.
I think Thunder might be the most uncommon.
Well, that's a type. I'm talking attribute.
I'm talking type.
Well, I'm talking both, really.
Because type used to be like, you know, there was stuff like Starboy and shit where they increase, and there was like old Yu-Gi-Oh! Where it was all about types and stuff. And then for some reason in Chef of Destruction there was a type chart where it doesn't matter what your monster's points are, if they're a better element they win. So
yeah.
Dark beats Light, so you could like summon fucking Skull Servant and then kill Blue Eyes with it. Like, yeah, don't fuck with Bone Boy! I don't know what's up with that. Also, that game was like, I'm pretty sure that game was designed to have you play with a friend to grind up your level. Because
Probably.
I don't really see a way, like the amount of grinding that was required for that game was kind of like insanity. You couldn't use good cards. You just couldn't. You weren't allowed.
Yeah. And then, well, when Brains came out, the new hit type was, of course, Cybers. Because they're cyber. They're virtual chat. But in the lore, they were actually super special. That they weren't in the Duel Monsters database. They weren't in the database.
How is that possible?
Well, because, you see, the Cybers monsters were created by the Ignis, which were a series of AIs that were developed to have free will. But the guy who made them worried that eventually they would evolve beyond humanity and destroy humanity in the way humanity has destroyed other things in the past. So he wants to destroy them. But so they created their own world.
Why doesn't Pegasus know what's going on in his own card game?
Well, this is in the future where virtual reality is the thing.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah,
So
in the future
virtual
of Link
reality cards. So if these cards aren't on, record, how exactly are they legal to play in a duel?
Because the Ignis created them.
What the fuck is the Ignis?
They're the AIs that were created to have free will. There's 6 of them.
So they decide the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh now?
No, they just created a world that had monsters that were born in them. And those monsters were the Cybers.
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
Talking about Cybers monsters.
What is he talking about? None of this makes sense!
Well, I'm trying to explain the plot of Reigns to you, but you're not having it.
Well, yeah, my brain ain't having it.
Yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, did you know that Reigns is actually supposed to be an acronym?
What? Virtual reality? All is not stupid.
Actually, you were close. Virtual reality...
Of course it's VR! VR is virtual reality.
I believe it's Virtual Reality Artificial Intelligence Network. Or something like that.
Alternate Intelligence Network.
Acronym. I misspelled acronym.
Well,
Hold on. Let me just look up Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains.
remember that movie where Yusei and Yugi and Jaden were all did like a duel together?
Yeah, Bonds Beyond Time.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, they fought Paradox in his Malefics.
Was it good?
I mean, I enjoyed it because in its own cheesy way. Malefics aren't good though.
The Malefic monsters? I remember those.
They're shitty. You know what their actual real-world effects are?
You can summon them. They need a field spell, right? You can only have one on the field or deck at a time or some shit like that.
You can only have one on the field. There has to be just any field spell, but if there is no field spell, they're destroyed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't they have their own field?
There's Malefic World, yeah.
Yeah.
Malefic World has, I forget what all of its effects are, but one of its effects is basically it lets you skip your draw, and instead you pick 3 Malefic monsters from your deck, and your opponent chooses which one goes to your hand. Yeah, Brains is a combination of the acronyms VR, AI, and NS, standing for Virtual Reality Artificial Intelligence Network System.
The Malefic monsters are basically all the dragons, right?
Yeah, there's Cyber End. Yeah, Malefic
I remember
Cyber
Malefic
End,
Stardust Dragon.
Malefic Stardust, Malefic Blue Eyes, Malefic Red Eyes, Malefic Rainbow, Malefic Paradox. There's another one that wasn't in the movie called Malefic Paradigm. And then there's Malefic Truth Dragon, the 5K beater.
That's probably like the super signature end of the movie monster, huh?
Yeah, his effect is that if he's in your hand or graveyard when a Malefic monster is destroyed, you can summon it by playing half your life points.
Oh.
But it has no protection, so, you know.
So it can die to Trap Hole.
Yes, or just Raigeki, or Lightning Storm.
Ain't that some shit?
Or hell, if it's coming from the graveyard, you can ghost spell it.
You can just fucking summon a boss monster and then, Trap Hole! Like, imagine if they animated that.
Mirror Force?
Oh, I
Mirror
pressed
Force
the
it.
fucking button. Like, Christian had a card, the Wicked Dreadroots, 4K Beat Stick, but it didn't have protection like the Eraser and Avatar did.
Yeah.
So he'd summon it, and then I just Trap Hole. And it's like, well, it's dead now.
Yeah, you can also Mirror Force it too. That was another funny thing, is that there's an actual like plot point in Brains where the rival character is using Mirror Force. Well, you gotta understand that this is the Link Monsters era, and Link Monsters don't have a defense mode, so Mirror Force is actually really good against them.
Mirror Force has always been a good card.
Yeah, although it's too slow now because traps aren't fast enough for the modern meta. Although I don't really give a shit about the meta. I can tell you if something was good or not, but I play for fun. Just like in Pokemon. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! For fun. I run pure archetype decks. I don't give a shit if it's not optimal.
Well, you run the 10K Beat Stick, fucker.
Well, yeah, I like running. Sacred Beasts are my favorite, but I have a lot of decks built on the Sims.
That dude is hilarious, but the only time you actually get to use him is when the duel has already basically been decided.
Either that, or if they're all, like, maybe all the Sacred Beasts are in your graveyard, you drew into it, so it's like, alright, here. Did you know he has a second version that emulates an anime effect?
Really?
Yeah, it's Armatile, the Chaos Phantasm, Phantom of Fury, where he
How
has...
come the blue one had a different card?
What do you mean?
He had 2 versions. You had both of them. They were like the same card.
Well, no, because Uriah's was traps, so he got a special trap card. Haman was all spells, so he got a special spell card.
Oh,
and
I
Uriel
see
got a
now.
monster.
I get it.
And they were all named after their anime attacks. So Uriah got the trap card Hyper Blaze, Haman got Cerulean Skyfire, and Raphael got Shimmering Scraper.
He got a monster card, though.
Yeah, he basically got Honest, where you could discard it from your hand.
Honest is a funny name for a card in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, it's not very honest. You literally just discard it from your hand during a battle, and then you gain a bunch of attack points.
How honest.
Yes, it's quite honest. There's even Honest Neos. I don't think Honest Neos was good, though. But, I think there was a period where you could go into face-down attack position, but that's not a thing anymore.
Face-down attack position?
Yeah, because Link
What the hell are you hiding?
Because Link monsters were weird during a certain point. Anyway,
what's the point of putting them face down? You're still gonna lose life points.
Well, if you put them face down, you can fucking Ultimate Conductor Tyranno them. That card is so fucking dumb and I hate it. All aboard the train! Choo-choo! You don't get to have fun!
I mean, that card is single-handedly carries an entire archetype.
Dinosaurs, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I was going to talk about the Armatile retrain. Well, I say retrain, it's just an alternate card that emulates the anime effect. So, he has no stats, and he has the effect where you can give control of him to your opponent. And during the end phase, if control of him is switched, you banish your opponent's field, and then you can special summon the original Armatile from your extra deck. It's pretty fun. No fun allowed song. Chad, I'd rather fight Ultimate Conductor Tyranno than Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon any day, though.
Christian has Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, doesn't
Yeah, he has, because he had the dinosaur structure deck that it came with.
It comes with a structure deck? Nice.
Yeah. One of the newer structure decks that they're putting out in the OCG now, which is new Cyber Dragon stuff, has reprints of Lightning Storm and Infinite Impermanence.
I don't know what that means.
Lightning Storm is a card that if you control no face-up cards, it can either be Harpy's Feather Duster or Raigeki. Yeah, it's a very good card.
Either, huh?
Yeah, one or the other, and you can only activate one per turn, so, you know, no doubling up on that. And Infinite Impermanence is a trap card that negates monster effects and also has the effect where if you control no cards, you can activate it from your hand. Actually, Infinite Impermanence is weird because it technically negates all cards in the column it's played in. It's a very weird card like that, but it has one of the Cyber Dragons in the artwork, so they're putting it in the Cyber Dragon deck.
Cyber used to just be like Cyber Dragon, yeah, and then like suddenly Zane was like, I summoned Cyber Eagle. I was like, whoa, bro, slow down. We got dragons, now we got eagles?
They're Cyber Phoenix.
I mean, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
But then there was the dork versions, remember that?
The Cyber Darks, yeah.
Yeah, he like climbed a mountain and he was like, Master, I'm taking the forbidden cards because I'm a bad guy now. He's like, no, you can't. They're like really bad cards, and then he summoned them, and they had 0 points.
I talked about this on another Touhou stream a long time ago, but they announced a new fusion, Cyber Dark End Dragon.
Cyber Dark End Dragon.
Hold on, let me look up its effect. I called it broken, and you were like, yeah, wow, this dude's gonna call a card broken before it's out.
Well, is it?
I think it'd be pretty good. Where's the card text on this?
Wait, it's still not out then?
Well, it's in Japan. I think
so it's out.
I don't remember I don't think the deck came out yet in Japan, but we know it was revealed. So
you wanna like did you what the fuck was that, Lyrica? No, you're not Lyrica. Who are you again? You're Lunasa.
Alright, so Cyber Dark End Dragon has 5,000 attack, 3,800 defense, requires Cyber Dark Dragon and Cyber End Dragon. Must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing one level 10 or lower Cyber Dark fusion monster equipped with Cyber End Dragon, unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Once per turn, you can equip one monster from either graveyard to this card. This card's maximum number of attacks per battle phase equals the number of cards equipped to it.
Dude, that barrier let me do this without any stress.
Nice. Did you hear the effect?
Afraid I wasn't listening. Why am I fighting Merlin?
Just stay in the middle. You were in an awful spot.
Yeah, I went there for POC because I didn't realize I was fighting Merlin.
That's fine, Merlin's not actually bad here.
The This isn't what I practiced.
Well, now you get to fight Merlin's card.
So what's this?
Squiggle Ghost. She went away from you. There you go. Alright, yeah, the TLDR requires 2 specific monsters, or you can just special summon it by tributing a level 10 or lower Cyber Dark Fusion monster that's equipped with Cyber End Dragon. And then it has the...
Equipped?
Yeah.
What does that monster do again?
Cyber End Dragon or the
Cyber Dark Dragon.
I don't remember. But Cyber Dark End Dragon has the effect where it's unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Once per turn, you can equip any monster from either graveyard to it, and then its maximum number of attacks per turn is equal to how much it's equipped to it. And it has 5,000 attacks.
So like Graveyard Relinquish? Then again,
Yes. Well, if you're not taking control of it, you're equipping it.
I'm not even really sure how Relinquish works.
Well, Relinquish...
I also don't know what the difference between Relinquish and Thousand Eyes Restrict is.
I kind of forget, too.
There's gotta be a
Relinquish is
reason,
fusion monster.
right? Because like Thousand Eyes Idol is a card that it's like a 0-point normal monster that seems like it only exists so Pegasus could be like, oh, by the way, here's a fusion. Because I'm pretty sure the lore was that Relinquish was like an unreleased card that he just made. So he had this super new ultra like powerful ritual monster, but then he actually made a fusion backup for it as well.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't really know.
Something like that.
Relinquish is a cool looking card, although he also looks kind of silly because he's like, he has this intimidating body and then he's just got like this fucking like itty bitty little eyeball face thing. It's not very cool looking. And then Thousand Eyes Restrict is like the same, but he's like purple and he's got a bunch of eyes. Is his name Thousand Eyes Restrict because he restricts you with 1,000 eyes? How? What?
Well, there's also Millennium Eyes Restrict.
What? What's that?
Millennium Eyes Restrict? I don't know. Let me look it up. I forget what Millennium Eyes Restrict does.
I don't like being where I am being.
Oh god, why is it so hard to just find quality? Alright, this is good enough. Alright, it requires, it's same deal, it's a level 1 monster with no stats, requires Relinquish and 1 effect monster.
Really?
Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can target 1 effect monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard. Equip that target to this card you control. This card gains attack defense equal to that equipped monster. Monsters with that equipped monster's name cannot attack. Also, their effects on the field and their activated effects are negated.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
Kind of cool, actually.
Millennium, baby.
I moved too early again.
Now that I think about it, there was a similar stupid thing. Kind of reminds me of Thousand Eyes Restrict. It was in Brains. It was Sun Avalon Dryad. It was a it was a tree that had the effect where if you attacked it, you could just summon a Sunvine Link. You could summon a specific kind of Link monster straight from your extra deck whose zone it pointed to. And it was based on a tree that the dude liked when he was a kid.
Wait, so he made the card?
No, he didn't. Oh, maybe he made the card.
Well, he had to. It was based on a tree he liked as a kid.
Well, maybe it was just a tree and he liked the tree because it reminded him of the tree.
Oh.
And then when the main character destroyed it, he got actually pissed about it. Because the tree got cut down when he was a kid, you see.
Oh, yes, of course. I see. Thinking about it.
I tend to try to, I'd like to squeeze in from the bottom right.
I don't know what's happening there, so it's just fine.
The Sun Avalons, yeah. Sunvines, Sun Avalons.
See, that didn't really work.
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
That
made sense.
I don't understand why. I'm sure it's something in the movement, but I couldn't tell you where in the movement we did it. I hacking into the Yu-Gi-Oh mainframe and making your own card mid-battle? I mean, Kaiba did that when he changed the attack points. He hacked into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Whoa!
That's crazy. By the way, I was showing that clip of you mocking me about my patchy bomb in Touhou 11 because it sucks. I'm not saying your bomb don't suck, but that one sucks too.
I'm saying your bomb does damage.
Alright, sure, but it still sucks.
Your bomb literally deletes an extra stage boss.
Okay, but that's not to my benefit because I get less resources from it.
3 life pieces, Andrew.
Yeah, and those 3 life pieces might make a difference.
Don't talk about how she didn't go the way she was supposed to.
I won't, because I don't know what way anyone's supposed to go anymore.
Well, I was hoping she moved back towards the center because there was more screen over there that she could have went to. She didn't do that. I'm just gonna not. Let's not gonna worry about this.
When in doubt, I'm about to bomb out. Chad, is it just me, or does it sometimes feel like bosses take more damage after you bomb them?
I don't know.
I'm glad that if you kill her in slowdown, it doesn't unslow down while she's dying.
Well, that would be annoying.
Yeah.
It's already pretty annoying, but that would be extra annoying. Hello, my name is Reimu. Seeking rebirth in a pure land! Alright, time for a mess.
Indeed a mess.
Well, I'm just gonna do that at the end so I get all those points. I might be able to squeeze another one up. I'm gonna need it because you almost would have hit me.
True. I mean, this cooldown this is the easiest version of it, at least, but, you know, easiest still doesn't mean easy.
It's not the cooldown I'm worried about. Oh, cool. It's, this.
Yes, right. Well, that was never time to do it. It's done. Never mind.
I could have done it without a bomb if I at least dodged one wave. Alright. Please show up already. That was close.
Alright. Oh, God.
Let me just stand and directly in the spot I need to not stand. Greed. That's all that was. That was pure greed.
This song is great until it starts blasting a trumpet in my ear.
Yeah, I agree.
One of the few instances where I'm not quite okay with it. I say that, but that part is probably one of my favorite parts of the song. But the trumpet is, much. Shouldn't he stand there?
What?
Big bullets, man. Big fucking bullets.
That was past me, and then it wasn't.
Oh. He is not cooperating with how she's moving. Yeah, no bomb.
Yeah.
Alright. You have nothing for this.
Nope.
Well, if there was ever a time to do it, it's now. I don't get it.
Didn't think so.
I mean, yes, he had a 1-up soon, but he also needed to nab like 30 more point items.
I also could have not got hit by that big bullet. That didn't fucking hit me until it did. That was really cool.
Yeah, I thought you were safe too.
I don't know how that hit me either. Okay,
Alright.
we're done. It's 2 hours and I can't dodge that right now, clearly. But it would have been nice if I had a little extra. I would have had a little extra there. I don't know how that big bullet hit me because it was past me.
The strat for the red butterflies is you want to dodge them closer because you actually deal with less layers doing that.
I can't do it at the bottom of the screen, but I can't do it. I can't do it in general.
It's hard either way, but doing it up there is optimal.
I can't do it either way. I don't have any practice for it, and I've never been able to do it even on normal mode. So I highly doubt that's gonna happen anytime soon. But yeah, I'm just a little bit pissed off by that bullet hitbox. I swear to fuck, it was past me. Like, the bullet was past me, and I didn't move, and then it hit me on the back corner, and I'm like, okay, sure, I guess I got hit there, and that's not really a fan of that, so I don't want to play any more Touhou anyway. But 2 hours, you know, it's 2 hours anyway, so we're fine. I'll try again on Friday, but at that point I'll have practice with Yomu, I suppose, and you know, it gets a little bit better every time. But holy shit, if that isn't the most infuriating thing to die to, I don't know what is.